Field Trips features real field stories told by real ASCE members. This episode of Field Trips is sponsored by the ISFOG 2020 conference. More info at isfog2020.org.
I am Greg Scott, and this is my field trip. Today I wanted to share with you a story of how an egg salad sandwich saved a man's life. I was a consulting engineer for a small wastewater treatment plant located in western Pennsylvania, at a town, as typical in western Pennsylvania, post-industrial town. It was, town was founded in the 1900s along the river. It was very narrow. Sewer plant was at the north end. And that sewer plant used chlorine gas for disinfection, 500-pound cylinders, if I recall. And the one operator one morning stopped by for breakfast and picked up an egg salad sandwich, and drove over to the plant, got out of his car, started eating the sandwich as he was walking to the plant, and he thought to himself, that tastes funny. When I spoke to him about it, he said that he thought that they were using bleach on the countertop when they made the sandwich, and it tastes like bleach. And that caused him to pause and look. The plant, it was a single building, obviously other than the tanks, but the chlorine was stored in the building along with the control room. The basement was the heat exchanger for the sludge. And this was in the summertime. So evidently what happened was the yoke on the chlorine tank broke, and the chlorine gas escaped and filled the building up. It being heavier than air stayed low until it got to the level of the windows. They had left the windows open for the summer, and the chlorine gas had rolled out around the building and killed all the grass right around the building. And so that's the first thing he noticed after he bit into the sandwich, and it tasted funny, and he paused, and he looked, he saw the dead grass, and he saw the gas inside. And that basically prevented him from just stepping into the building, which would have been the end of him. So he was able to, retreat, make some phone calls, call emergency services. We got contacted as far as emergency response plan, and everyone swung into action. Fortunately, the gas, when they got it vented out of the building, went west over the river and then dissipated. But it had gone north and south and east. It would have gone into the town, and so they had to make sure they evacuate the proper people. But it was all very fortunate that this gentleman had the awareness. And so in our industry, as we're going about our business, we got to always keep in mind safety first. We are at times involved in construction. We're involved with dangerous chemicals such as chlorine. That's definitely, I've seen a trend in the industry to move away from chlorine gas, go more to sodium hypochlorite. And even a small system like that, they really didn't think they would need to, because they use those small cylinders. Became very aware of them, what the risks were. So that's what I wanted to share. Hopefully, as you go forth in your career, you were very fortunate enough to have an egg salad sandwich save the day at some point in your career. That's my field trip.
Field Trips is a production of ASCE and the Geo-Institute.